At midfield, number 16, Jackie Fry. At defense, number 3, Charlotte Kemp. At defense, number 33, Abigail Garrison. At midi, number 1, Emily Gaspar. At attack, number 72, Kaylee Bricker. At attack, number 8, Evelyn Riley. On defense, number 25, Allison Rivera. And goal tonight, Anna Sheffield. And now, your starting Millers. On defense, number 2, Aubrey Arms. At midfield, number 4, Sydney Klinger. At attack, number 5, Chloe Barnett. On defense, number 10, Shania Cornell. At midfielder, number 11, Emma Potter. On defense, number 12, Lindsay Wilson. At midfield, number 13, Mallory Miller. At midfield, number 16, Maddie Christie. At midfield, number 20, Brooke Miller. At attack, number 21, Raven Haney. At attack, number 30, Maya Hill. And starting the goal tonight, number 70, Maddie Reel.
To tonight's broadcast of Indiana High School Girls Lacrosse Sectional number 2 right here on Hamilton County TV, presented by Logan Street Signs and Banners, celebrating over 29 years in the business. As we open our broadcast this evening, we want to thank our wonderful sponsors, including Logan Street Signs and Banners, Noblesville Trophies, Gaylor Electric, Chuck Goodrich, President and CEO, Van Osdal and Farrar Incorporated, We Are Business Technology Simplified, Church, Hiddle and Antrim, Jamie Carmesino, Carpenter Realtor. Visit HamiltonCounty.com. Schwartz's Bait and Tackle, Hamilton County Reporter, Yancey's Tuxedo Rental, and Wofford Theater Outdoor Movies. This is Pat Haney and Jeff Potter bringing you tonight's game between the Noblesville Millers, coming in with a record of 12-2, and the neighboring Fishers Tigers coming in with a record of 3-11. Jeff, it's sectional time.
It is playoff time. This is a rematch from a game last week that the Millers won 16-2 at Fishers. The Millers are fine-tuned and ready to go. I would probably expect to see something very similar to what we saw last week, which was a lot of defensive pressure by the Millers, good attack and good transition by the Millers, and making it really hard for Fishers to move the ball up the field.
As we get ready to get underway, the sun is shining here at Beaver Materials Field, and Sectional 2 is almost underway with Emma Potter on the draw for the Millers. Maddie Christie and Sydney Klinger also on the center circle at midfield. And we are underway. The draw control is going to go to Maddie Christie, and the Millers will have the first possession and will look to attack. Sydney Klinger with the ball.
Miller showed a lot of patience last week in that game. They had 9 assists on their goals. So really looking to find open cutters and make a good pass. So they're probably executing a similar game plan tonight.
Emma Potter penetrates and scores for the Millers. So Emma Potter with her first goal on the evening, putting the Millers with the early lead just under 20 within the first minute of play. That is Emma Potter's 45th goal on the season. And Jeff, if I'm not mistaken, That's going to move her to, that's going to actually tie her with Mia Blackburn for the program record.
For goals in a single season. Yep. So since Noblesville became a high school sport, and they've been keeping records for that. So that's very exciting. Another record for Emma Potter on the season. And a season filled with a lot of records for this group of Millers.
Ball's on the ground in the center circle and being fought for. I think Fisher's going to come away with a second draw control.
As we talked about all season, the draw control is one of the most critical parts of this game. It just allows you to have opportunities to score. More possessions equals more opportunities to score.
Ooh, nice play defensively by senior Mallory Miller. And Mallory is going to force the turnover and give possession over to the Millers. Long pass ahead to attack Brooke Miller. Brooke brings it across midfield for the Millers.
Finds Chloe Barnett wide open in front of the goal.
And freshman Chloe Barnett. Millers with a transition goal. That goal was initiated by the turnover forced by senior defender Mallory Miller. Got it to Emma Potter. Emma head to Brooke Miller, to Chloe Barnett, and the goal for the Millers, and they lead 2-0 early in this first contest of sectional number 2.
Great vision by the Millers looking up the field to transition the ball very quickly. And you could see Brooke Miller had her head up, and she had Chloe Barnett picked out for a long time, just a matter of when she was going to drop the pass. So good goal.
Chloe Barnett's 25th goal on the season. Excellent season for the freshman attack. Oh, nice job on the draw control there. Maddie Christie was able to get it back to Emma Potter, so Emma will be awarded with the draw control for the Millers. Brings it across her straightening line and looks to get her team organized. She finds, I believe, Brooke Miller and Brooke Miller gets a shot on goal, sails over the goal, but the Millers will maintain possession and look to get things organized on the offensive end.
Nice move by Maya Hill, turning the corner there and shifting angles.
Sydney Klinger with the ball.
Maya's really been building confidence over the course of this season, and that's been fun to watch.
Oh, shot on goal by Reagan Haney. That's not there. But speaking of well-timed, Jeff, Maya Hill with the rebound and able to put it directly back into the goal. So now still a little more than 23 minutes to play, and the Millers lead 3-0. As I mentioned early in the broadcast, our title sponsor this evening is Logan Street Signs and Banners, celebrating over 29 years in business. Logan Street Signs and Banners specialize in last-minute signage and banners, serving Noblesville and Hamilton County since 1992. You can contact them at 317-773-7200 and visit their website at www.loganstreetsigns.com. Follow them on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. Thank you for your sponsorship, Logan Street Signs and Banners.
Nice awareness by Maya Hill to pick up that ball. Nice pass, nice look in. Again, they're talking about making those cuts and finding those open players.
I think Emma Potter's going to come away with that draw control. Third draw control for Emma on the contest so far. Millers will look to get it across their straining line here, and they do on that pass to Maddie Christie. Maddie kicks it back to Potter. Potter to Brooke Miller. Brooke Miller to Chloe Barnett. She's looking to connect with Potter. That one resulted in a turnover, but an immediate deflection by the Millers. That is scooped up by Chloe Barnett, and Chloe is going to be awarded with a free position scoring opportunity for the Millers.
Emma Potter turned around and played defense and put the pressure on the goalie, knocked the ball down. Chloe Barnett picks it up, and now she's going to get this free position opportunity.
Chloe with one goal so far. And Chloe is successful on that attempt, and the Millers extend their lead to 4-0. That Miller's Goal is brought to you by Noblesville Trophies. Noblesville Trophies offers a large range of products, including sports trophies and corporate awards. Noblesville Trophies provides you with same-day service for those last-minute decisions. Contact them at 317-773-7391 or check them out online at www.noblesvilletrophies.com. Jeff, I don't think the Fishers goalie realized that Emma was going to turn around and apply that kind of pressure as they look to clear the ball.
That's one of the things we talked about at the top of the broadcast, is this group of Millers is very opportunistic. They look to make things happen in that transition space, whether it's defensively or offensively. And, when you can make a defensive play that turns around into offense, that is a winning proposition for this group.
Maddie Christie will be on the draw for the Millers. Ball is loose, and that is going to be awarded to the Millers. Maddie Christie is going to bring it across the restraining line. She'll pull it out, kick it to Emma Potter. Oh, nice give and go. Potter in. I think we got a foul on the Tigers, and Emma Potter will have a free position scoring opportunity after she puts her face mask back on.
And Pat, we've talked about this during the course of the year. A lot of the calls that are made in girls lacrosse are really player protection calls. These girls don't wear shoulder pads. They don't wear helmets. So everything is really about trying to protect their heads.
And Emma Potter is able to penetrate and put that right over the Fishers goalie, Anna Schnefke, putting the Millers ahead 5-0. Want to mention one of our great sponsors, Gaylor Electric, the highest performing national contractor of excellence. Since 1984, Gaylor Electric's success continues to be built upon the cornerstone of reliable resources, reliable outcomes, reliable insights, fueled by our genuine care for people. Gaylor Electric, along with Chuck Goodrich, President and CEO, are proud sponsors of Hamilton County sports.
Another opportunity where the Millers were looking. Sydney Klinger was looking for that open cut, and had she not Emma not gotten fouled, might have had an assisted goal there because it was heading that direction.
Draw control. It goes to Sydney Klinger. Sydney with the bright orange headband, easy to spot from the booth this evening.
Natalie Blackburn, number 18, is checked into the game. Another freshman to go along with Chloe Barnett out in the attack space.
Reagan Haney looks to penetrate. She's going to bring it back out and reset.
Nice cut by Maddie Christie.
Reagan's going to kick it over to fellow senior Brooke Miller. That one gets deflected and knocked up into the air.
And Miller still come away with it.
Foul on Fishers. Reagan Haney's going to be awarded the ball. Reagan Haney looks to Maya Hill. Nice catch by Maya as she was under pressure. And Maya will be awarded with the free position scoring opportunity.
You saw the official had his yellow flag up in the air. So that means that there's a foul that's occurred, but they're going to kind of let it play out a little bit to see if the offense can still take advantage of the scoring opportunity. If they can't, if they don't take a shot, then they'll blow the whistle and results in a free position. And so it's really important.
Saved by Schnefke there for the Tigers. And the Fishers will look to clear. Millers will look to apply pressure.
So it's really important for the team to yell so that the player who has the ball knows that they don't want to take that shot. Because if they do and they miss, the ball changes hands possibly. If they get that whistle to blow, then they're going to have that chance for a free position shot.
Tigers will look to advance the ball past midfield. And that is number 5 for
No.
number 9, pardon me, number 9. That's Gracie Bicknell, who will have the free position scoring opportunity for Fishers. And that shot is just off target. Fisher's able to maintain possession, however. Number 8, Evelyn Riley.
Oh, nice pick.
Riley brings it behind the net, and she will... Fisher's content to look for a good opportunity. Again, Bicknell.
Good defense. Nice slide, nice recovery as well. Good defense.
Mallory Miller applies the pressure for the Millers. Going to have a push on the Millers, and that is number 1, Emily Gospel.
Emily's got 16 goals on the season. One of their top performers. Chance for Maddie Reel to see if she can get a save here. Good defense
nice.
on the collapse.
Really nice defense by the Millers. Ball is still loose. Cheney Cornell battles for the ball with the Millers. And that ball is going to go out of bounds and be awarded to the Millers. So Cheney Cornell will take control, take possession behind the net, and will look to advance the ball upfield for the Millers. And she's looking for Reagan Haney, and
Nice
Reagan does come away with it.
Just keeping her eye on the ball and making a good scoop to pick that ball up. It was a little tough on the pass there.
She finds Mallory Miller. Over to Potter. Chloe Barnett on the cut. However, that spot is filled immediately by Natalie Blackburn. Natalie Blackburn on the shot. That's going to be another save for Schnefke, and the Tigers will look to clear.
Very nice clear by Schnefke.
Gurka has the ball. Positioning midfielder Maddie Christie behind Gurka. Millers will look to double team, but Fishers will maintain possession once again. Number 8, Evelyn Riley, comes away with it for Fishers. Millers continue to apply pressure with a double team. Making it difficult for Fishers to get the ball past midfield.
Nice.
Reagan Haney knocks it loose, and that's going to be scooped up by Brooke Miller. And Brooke Miller will bring that across and wait for some teammates to catch up with her.
Good defensive pressure. The Millers, as we talked about at the top of the program, are going to work hard on that transition space.
Nice cut by Mallory Miller, and she penetrates and scores. Mallory Miller with her first goal on the contest and the 6th goal for the Millers. And that Noblesville Miller goal is brought to you by Church, Hiddle, and Antrim, attorneys at law. Since the establishment of Church, Hiddle, and Antrim in 1880, our neighbors, community leaders, and businesses and school districts have placed their trust in us to solve their most challenging legal issues. We have a rich history of helping our clients when they need it most. Give us a call at 317-773-2190 or simply visit our website at www.cchalaw.com. Also want to mention Hamilton County TV sponsor Jamie Carmesino, Carpenter Realtor. If you're planning to make a move, why not call a realtor with hometown experience? Jamie Carmesino has connections and a commitment to the community. She has raised 3 Noblesville Miller athletes and is ready to help you with your real estate needs. Looking for a realtor? Call Carmo, 317-490-3735. Emma Potter on the draw for the Millers, and that draw control is going to go to the Tigers. Kaylee Gurka comes away with that one. Hilaris Crum with the ball for the Tigers. Emma Potter's going to apply some pressure. She is able to knock it loose. Gracie Bicknell.
Nice job by Fishers of moving the ball around, trying to find an opportunity, but the Millers' aggressive defensive pressure is making it really tough on them. And keep pushing Fishers out further.
And that is going to be number 21, Emma Brinson, with the free position scoring opportunity. Goalie Maddie Reel will look to make the save.
Last time on the free position shot, the Millers defense collapsed very quickly on the person taking the draw. We'll see if they can do it again here this time. And they do.
Yeah, nice deflection. Reel comes away with it. She's going to clear it ahead. Reagan Haney not able to reach that one. So Fishers gets the turnover at midfield. Just slightly overthrown there on the clear. Talk about key components of the game, Jeff. Obviously, draw control is one, and also just the ability to clear the ball from the goal without a turnover. Crucial.
It is crucial. You don't want to put your defense in a spot where they're out of position, and you want to make sure that you're giving yourself the best opportunity.
Nice defense. Great double team. Turnover. Emma Potter's going to come away with it. She does find Reagan Haney at midfield, and Reagan is going to bring the ball upfield. Pulls it back and passes over to freshman Emma Hammond, who's checked into the game for the Millers. Hammond finds freshman Chloe Barnett. Chloe's going to reverse field. Looks at a nice pass.
Nice fake to draw some space, allow herself to have a player come open, and she made a nice pass.
Switched to the left hand and found fellow freshman Natalie Blackburn on the cut. Play had been stopped by the official on the Fishers foul. So Barnett will pass it behind the goal.
She was looking for it again.
She sure was. I believe senior Megan Warnke has checked into the game.
Yeah. Oh, nice cut by Reagan Haney.
Klinger has the ball. Potter looking to set a screen for her. Over to Chloe Barnett.
Yeah, she's looking for it again.
That one comes loose, but freshman Natalie Blackburn comes up with it temporarily, but not able to maintain possession there for the Millers, and Fisher's going to come away with the turnover. Reagan Haney applies the pressure, knocks it loose. Tough call on the Millers there. Thought they had a good chance at a turnover, but Fishers will be awarded possession. Ball is loose again. Here comes Mallory Miller looking to scoop it up at midfield, and she does indeed. Now she's going to look to pass ahead. A beautiful pass to Emma Potter. Emma is going to look to penetrate against, beautiful move by Emma, and a backhanded shot. Beautifully executed by Emma Potter, giving the Millers their 7th goal on the contest. And Jeff, let's have a scoring rundown here after we mention our sponsor and send our thanks to Visit Hamilton County. Hamilton County TV is supported by Visit Hamilton County. Hamilton County attractions, hotels, and restaurants are following the Hoosier Hospitality Promise health and safety guidelines. Check out everything there is to do, see this spring at visithamiltoncounty.com. Before you plan your weekend, make sure to go to visithamiltoncounty.com. Find out everything that's happening in this wonderful county in the weeks ahead.
Well, we've got 3 goals by Emma Potter so far, 2 goals by Chloe Barnett, a goal each by Mallory Miller and Maya Hill, and an assisted goal by Brooke Miller. That play was really set up in the midfield again. Defensive pressure. I think Emma Potter knocked the ball loose. Mallory Miller picked it up. Quick pass up the field. And they're right in scoring position immediately. And here they are again after the draw control win. Again, that's another possession.
Well, as soon as Mallory picked the ball up in midfield, you saw her eyes go up the field. Emma Potter finds Reagan Haney, and Reagan Haney earns her first goal and an assist on the goal to Emma Potter. Millers lead 8-0. That Millers goal is brought to you by Van Osdal and Farrar. Van Osdal and Farrar is a proud sponsor of Hamilton County Television. Van Osdal and Farrar is a 106-year-old Indiana company specializing in information, communication, print, and business processes. We are business technology simplified. Visit our website for more info at www.vanosdal.com.
Reagan Haney on the goal. She's having a really great senior season. She's that's her 36th goal of the season. Just a tremendous effort for her. And good look, good pass, good finish. Again, set up, winning those draws gives you these opportunities. Fishers has had 2, 3 maybe possessions, and the Millers have had 10 or 11 possessions.
And Emma Potter is going to come away with that draw control. One of her many specialties. Emma finds Sydney Klinger. Sydney will look to penetrate. She pulls it back. She finds Reagan Haney, and Reagan Haney is going to be awarded with a free position scoring opportunity on the foul by the Tigers.
Miller's continuing to put pressure on the Fishers defense with all these cuts and movement toward the goal. And Fishers, their last resort is foul when you're put in this situation. So the Millers will take another free position shot.
Haney makes the pass.
Beautiful.
Really nice pass. Maddie Christie with a shot on goal. Saved by Schnefke, and the ball is loose in front of the goal. And it is still battled for. And who's going to come away with it? Fishers is going to be awarded the ball as number 15. They have their roster in alphabetical order. Not necessarily easy on announcers. However, Malika Ansari was awarded the ball, and Fishers will have it. I believe the ball's going to go back to the Millers.
Oh, there it is.
Sydney Klinger takes it at the 18-yard line. We'll see what Sydney will come up with. Emma Potter pulls it out and lets the Millers get organized here on the offensive end.
One of the things that we'll be watching for here in the next few minutes is in lacrosse, there's a 10-goal differential, which will allow a running clock to take place. So after a goal scores or fouls or whatever, unless it's a yellow card or an injury, the clock will not stop once that 10-goal margin has been established and maintained.
Potter penetrates and then brings it out. She finds senior Megan Wernke. Wernke was looking to connect with Emily Blackburn. So I thought that was Emily. Sometimes hard to tell Emily and Natalie apart. That was Emily Blackburn, who's checked into the game for the Millers. Emily also one of the seniors for this Miller squad.
So 3-second penalty. And what the call there is you have to be within close to your player, especially when they're inside the 8-meter space. If you're not, then it's sort of like you're playing a zone defense. Nice defensive play.
Yeah, really nice defensive play.
And she comes up with it. But the Millers continue to dig after the ball. And finally, the goalie comes up with...
Schnefke will look to clear.
Sarah Travis.
Nice play by Sarah. Get a stick on that. Millers will now double team. And Reagan Haney is going to come away with the turnover.
Nice.
Immediately looks upfield and finds Sydney Klinger. We are now under 8 minutes to play in this first half of action. Klinger gets it over to Potter. Potter to Reagan Haney in front of the goal. Reagan with a beautiful sidearm shot on one hop. Puts it in the back of the goal. That's Reagan's second goal on the contest. And the Millers take a 9-0 lead. Want to mention Our thanks to sponsors Schwartz's Bait and Tackle. Schwartz's Bait and Tackle sells live bait, name brand tackle, and almost everything fishing related that you are looking for. Schwartz's Bait and Tackle is progressively becoming the #1 place for all of your fishing needs. They're also there to inform fishermen of all that they will need for a successful day on the water. But there's more. Propane refills, U-Haul rentals, and packing and moving materials, as well as motorhome rentals, can all be found at Schwartz's Bait and Tackle, located in Noblesville at 118 Cicero Road and on State Road 19, right along the White River.
Timeout on the field here. I think maybe the Millers called the timeout. I didn't see which direction it was. So in this timeout, I think Coach Mitchell is trying to set up the last 7.5 minutes of this half, kind of what things she wants to work on. One of those things would likely be to get to that 10-goal mark so that they can really just start to prepare and plan and get ready for the days ahead. She's going to continue to ask them to put that pressure defensively like they've been playing in that transition space and to continue to make those cuts and passes on the offensive end. For the Fishers Tigers, opportunity to just catch their breath for a minute, kind of regroup and say, hey, there are some bright spots. We are working hard on defense. We're making them work. We've got to do a better job of possessing the ball when we get it. We're getting we've had some opportunities down in the offensive end, and we just haven't been able to finish. So stay patient, don't give up, keep working hard like you have been all year, and just continue to find those opportunities to make a difference on the field.
Well, thank you for joining us this evening on Hamilton County TV. There is always a wide variety of local sports action on Hamilton County TV. To make sure that you are connected, please be sure to follow Hamilton County TV on Twitter at HC Television, and like Hamilton County TV on Facebook at www.facebook.com/Hamilton County TV, or you can just go visit the website for other games at www.hamiltoncountytv.com. Big thanks to the crew from Hamilton County TV, working diligently week in, week out to bring you all of this high school sports action in the comfort of your living room or wherever you are this evening.
We're really fortunate to have great partners like Hamilton County TV to come out and broadcast these games for our fans, and we hear from our fans, calling in from other areas, that it really is nice to be able to watch your grandchild or cousin or whatever from wherever you are, whether it's college campus or in Florida or wherever. So thanks again to our great sponsors.
Speaking of Hamilton County TV, we do have another game coming your way this evening, and it should be a good one, Jeff, between Guerin Catholic and the Hamilton Southeastern Royals.
That's going to be a real marquee matchup tonight, a rematch from a game that played last weekend that set the seedings for this sectional. So I'm looking forward to getting into that and talking about those two teams.
Maddie Christie on the draw, and draw control goes to Sydney Klinger. Sydney's going to bring it across the restraining line for the Millers, and she's going to get it to Emma Potter as the Millers get organized on the offensive end and look to score their 10th goal on the contest.
I see Emma Hammond checked into the game.
It's a good look. Not able to connect. Emma was looking for Maddie Christie. That ball's going to go to the Fishers Tigers temporarily because Emma Potter's going to come away with the turnover. Get it to Sydney Klinger. And there's Emma Hammond, freshman Emma Hammond. Well, one of the things we often talk about, Jeff, is just the strength of this freshman class that will be coming up. Emma Hammond, Chloe Barnett, Natalie Blackburn. Several freshmen have made key contributions to this varsity team this year.
Right, we have a couple others, Tori Cook, Marisha Whaler, and a few others that are moving into place, that move up from JV to practice with the varsity during this tough pass.
Lila Julian.
So, and they're a big 8th grade class that's coming up to high school for next year. the Millers are just going to hopefully restock,
Reload.
and reload, and be ready to go again for another big run next year.
Well, it's kind of the story of this year's team as well, Jeff. Graduating, I believe, 11 seniors 2 years ago. Obviously, last year's season was unfortunately canceled, and now with a big group of 11 seniors this year.
It is, and that senior class was really important as they came off another senior class before them that was equally important to the program. These groups are, a lot of friendships are made playing lacrosse, and you have just great times to be out doing something with your friends and something that you can share. And I think that's one of the things that this senior class is bonded over, and others before them.
Speaking of that senior class of 2 years ago, I think we have at least a couple of players from that class in the crowd tonight here watching younger siblings play. So you talk about those friendship connections, those family connections, all a big part of Noblesville Millers girls lacrosse.
It is. And that's one of the things that makes the lacrosse community kind of special. It's a small community. A lot of these girls play with one another on summer teams as well, and so they develop friendships with some of the other players. I know that there are several times this year that as we played another team that the girls report, and we were looking forward to seeing so-and-so just because they hadn't seen them for a while and they missed them from summer.
That's Emma Brinson with possession for the Tigers.
Millers got to her quick last time and knocked the ball loose. And again, they're going to be able to knock the ball loose.
Mallory Miller doing a really nice job on the ground balls, forcing turnovers this evening. Senior defender Mallory Miller with just putting in an excellent performance for the Millers. And Megan Warnke gets it ahead to Emily Blackburn. Ooh, Emily was looking for, is that Tori?
No, it's Marisha.
Marisha Whalers checked into the game, another freshman.
High, the pass was a little high, and Marisha made a nice try to capture it, and luckily she's looks okay and no worse for the wear.
Possession will be awarded to the Tigers. We're under 4 minutes to play in this first half of action. Emma Potter with the turnover, looking for Emily Blackburn. Marisha Whaler is going to come away with it for the Millers. Bring it behind the net and look to get her squad organized. Nice pass by Potter to freshman Emma Hammond. And Emma is able to find the back of the net and give the Millers that ever-important 10th goal. So the Millers are ahead 10-0 now. And as you're planning your summer activities, don't forget about Wofford Theater's free 2021 outdoor movies in your car. Hamilton County 4-H Fair at the Hamilton County 4-H Fairgrounds. Follow Wofford Theater on Facebook for movies and times. Those free summer movie events once again at Hamilton County Fairgrounds in Noblesville from Friday, May 21st until June 25th. For more information or to sponsor, visit www.woffordtheater.com.
With that assist by Emma Potter off the ground ball that she picked up, she's collected 2 single-season records tonight for goals in a season, passing Mia Blackburn.
Draw control. Go ahead, Jeff.
And then picking up that ground ball, she passes Erin Wilson for a number of ground balls in a single season.
Erin, who's in the stands tonight, cheering on the Millers. Probably not aware that one of her records was just surpassed.
It's kind of nice. She's here watching her younger sister, Lindsay Wilson, one of the stalwarts on that Miller defensive line all season long. Lindsay's had a really nice season.
Approaching 2 minutes to play in this first half of action. Tigers are looking to get on the scoreboard. It's a good look. Nice pass into Miller's on the double team.
Great ride on the defense. I mean, they just have shoved her all the way out of bounds, almost. Turnover as one of their players crossed the 30 to be offside. just trying to help her teammate out who was in serious trouble. Mallory Miller and Megan Werke had basically pushed her about 30 yards up the field, or Cheney Cornell.
Again, the result of the pressure applied by the Millers. Senior Cheney Cornell with the ball for the Millers.
She's one of the senior captains, her and Mallory Miller, really playing some nice defense there.
Nice pass by Cheney. Gets it to Lindsay Wilson, we were just speaking of. Lindsay looking for a crease. She finds Aubrey Arms.
Aubrey's another one of those defenders that doesn't get called out a lot, but she's had a really nice season playing defense and makes a lot of nice plays. Millers were hoping to run the clock down a little bit and be able to not allow a score, but Mallory Miller picks up the ground ball. She's having a really nice game on defense today.
Mallory Miller brings across the straightening line. We are under 30 seconds to play. Want to mention sponsor Yancey's Fine Apparel and Tuxedo Rentals. And that shot on goal is on by Brooke Miller. Yancey's Apparel has been doing business in Noblesville for over 50 years. Now located inside of Logan Street Signs and Banters. Enter the north side door and call Dan at 317-773-2973. That's Yancey's Fine Apparel and Tuxedo Rentals. Clock stops with 4.2 seconds left to play in this first half of action. I believe a free position shot will be awarded to senior Mallory Miller.
They're going to ask for a few more seconds to be added onto the clock here.
So we'll have 10 seconds to play.
Nice job by the clock operator.
Mallory Miller looks for the left-handed goal, not able to connect. Ball is loose in front of the Fishers net. And Fishers will be awarded possession, and that should just about do it for this first half of action. Once again, with the Noblesville Millers leading 10-0 over the Fishers Tigers. We'll be back for the second half of action, and you are watching HCTV Sports, presented by Logan Street Signs and Banners in Noblesville.
When medical care is needed, where will you turn? With Community's Connect to Care program, one call or click finds you the closest open appointment. Request a time yourself, or let us do it. From a primary care doctor or virtual visit to a med check or community clinic at Walgreens. Just call or click. You can go right to our website or to me. Connect to Care from Community.
We received a lot of feedback from our members and families that, sorry, I get really choked up about this, that their youth were declining in their social settings, that they were struggling in school. And I think people don't realize how much youth need this.
So the Boys and Girls Club is dedicated to inspiring and enabling all young people to reach their full potential. And we focus on academic success, healthy lifestyles, and good character and citizenship. We've had to find new fun and engaging activities for the kids that limit touching. We've done a lot of tag with pool noodles, so they're not actually touching each other and they're keeping a distance. So our team's been very creative in coming up with those new ideas to keep the kids having fun while they're here.
Going to school, you're going home, you're going to school, you're going home. They're missing out on problem solving. They're missing out on social setting with peers that isn't in a school setting. It's huge. It has a lot of benefits that I think seeing that in March where we kind of missed out, it showed the impact that having a Boys and Girls Club or an outreach center has for youth.
It really has had an implication on our overall budget, and I think that's probably something across the board for any business that's still trying to be operational right now. You're adding cleaning protocols, you're adding additional staff to do those cleaning protocols. We're adding additional staff to get our ratios lower so that there's less contact tracing to be done if something were to arise.
So having the funds to be able to reconnect when that time comes is going to be huge, because we need to recruit them back in. It's very pivotal that they have this in after school hours for them to be successful.
We get amazing support from this community, and we are just extremely grateful for that and hope that we can continue to count on people as we go further down this road with the pandemic and not knowing kind of where that end point's going to be.
There's a lot of our youth that aren't able to use our services currently, and whenever we can get back to normal, we need to get our youth back into our buildings.
I think the kids need the outlet, and I think they need the connectivity, and I think that's two of the huge things that we can provide for them.
For the past several months, I've been my kids' everything.
Their teacher.
Library and media specialist.
Food service.
Building maintenance.
Nurse.
PE teacher.
But I'm about to get a well-deserved timeout. With my kids back in school, I can do what I do best, be a mom. But it's up to me and you to keep our kids in school. And to do that, we're going to have to show some class. That means checking their temperature in the morning. Anything above 100 degrees means our children need to stay home. We need to lead by example by wearing our masks and modeling good social distancing to our kids. We need to make sure our kids avoid crowds and large gatherings outside of school. That includes slumber parties, playdates, and family reunions. We need to schedule a test for anyone in our family who may be exhibiting signs of COVID. For kids, those symptoms will include fever, fatigue, and a change in taste and smell. And let's be sure to keep our kids home if they're waiting for COVID test results or just feel crummy. So join me in having some class by supporting our educators and keeping our kids in school.
And welcome back to the second half of action right here on Hamilton County TV as we bring you sectional number 2 in Indiana High School Girls Lacrosse with the hometown Noblesville Millers against the visiting Fishers Tigers. As we get underway here in the second half of action, we want to take time to thank all of our sponsors: Logan Street Signs and Banners, celebrating over 29 years in the business; Noblesville Trophies; Gaylor Electric, Chuck Goodrich, President and CEO; Van Osdal and Farrar, we are business technology simplified; Church, Hiddle and Antrim; Jamie Carmesino, Carpenter Realtor; visit HamiltonCounty.com; Schwartz's Bait and Tackle; Hamilton County Reporter; Yancey's Tuxedo Rentals; and Wofford Theater Outdoor Movies. This is Pat Haney here with Jeff Potter. Glad to bring you tonight's sectional action. And Jeff, as we get back underway, thought maybe we'd do a little scoring recap with the Millers leading 10-0.
Sure. Chloe Barnett has found the net twice tonight. Emma Potter has 3 goals along with 2 assists. Mallory Miller with a goal. Brooke Miller with an assist. Reagan Haney has 2 goals. Emma Hammond and Maya Hill with a goal each. Some real nice defensive efforts. Emma Potter with 3 ground balls, Mallory Miller with 4, and each of them have 2 forced turnovers from what I have so far. So really good efforts by the Millers tonight. Seen a lot of double teams, very quick to the ball.
And the Fishers Tigers are going to come away with that draw control. I believe the Fishers have been able to secure approximately 3 draw controls on the evening, and they will look to attack here as we get underway in the second half of action.
And again, we're still in a running clock situation now as we start the second half. The Millers hold a 10-goal advantage, and so that puts the running clock rule into play. And Fishers is going to do their best to change that dynamic. Showing a lot of patience.
You mentioned Mallory Miller. With the switch, Emma Potter applies the pressure.
Coach Mitchell brings back her starters for the start of the second half.
That was a nice pass in front of the goal for the Tigers, but Emma Potter's going to come away with the ground ball, and she's going to look ahead to Maya Hill, and Maya has it. Maya looks downfield. She's going to cross the restraining line with the ball and look to get things organized for the Millers with their first possession here in the second half. She finds Sydney Klinger, who finds Emma Potter.
Nice job by Maya. At the beginning of this year, I don't know that she would have been comfortable making that kind of play. So she really is stepping it up. Emma Potter and Chloe Barnett trying to connect there.
Nice play by Brooke Miller to come away with that loose ball. Ooh, Sydney Klinger finds Maddie Christie, and as Maddie turns to shoot, she was met by the Fishers defense, and that resulted in a turnover falling into the care of goalie Anna Schnefke. As the Tigers look to clear, the Millers will once again provide pressure. Tigers able to clear this time and look like they may have a transition opportunity. Lindsay Wilson and Mallory Miller are there to provide the defense for the Millers.
Good hustle to get back on defense there by Wilson and Miller to really stop that fast break transition opportunity that Fishers had.
Number 9, Gracie Bicknell with the ball for the Tigers. Ball's knocked loose. And Fishers will be awarded possession. Valeris Crum with the ball for the Tigers. She's going to drop it to Jacqueline Fry. Jacqueline being defended by Emma Potter. Back to Crum. Aubrey Arms on the defense for the Millers.
Fishers just being patient here, just trying to find an opportunity. And the Millers just keep closing off those avenues. Nice defense there. Nice slide by Sydney Klinger.
Oh, nice play by Mallory Miller. And Mallory's going to come away with the turnover for the Millers. She will use her speed to quickly move the ball upfield, looking for Maya Hill. Nice connection. Maya will bring it across the restraining line for the Millers.
Mallory Miller's having a super game on defense. That's 5 ground balls and 3 forced turnovers.
And
to go along with a goal, too.
Absolutely.
She's doing a little bit of everything. Oh, nice cut. Not sure what that was.
Turnover by the Millers. Emma Potter's going to get it back, and she will look to score. And that's going to end up in the care of Maya Hill for the Millers, and the Millers will look to reset. Hill over to Haney.
That was a behind-the-back attempt on goal.
Mallory Miller is looking for Emma Potter. She finds instead Chloe Barnett. I don't think that's the way they drew that one up, but an opportunistic goal there by freshman Chloe Barnett. And once again, this presentation of Hamilton County TV is brought to you by Logan Street Signs and Banners, celebrating over 29 years in business. Logan Street Signs and Banners specialize in last-minute signage and banners, serving Noblesville and Hamilton County since 1992. You can contact them at 317-773-7200 and visit their website at www.loganstreetsigns.com. Follow them on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. And the Millers extend their lead to 11-0. We're under 20 minutes to play in this opening contest of sectional number 2. Draw control is going to be awarded to Emma Potter. Emma gave a look to Chloe Barnett in front of the goal, but she's going to decide to kick it back out to Sydney Klinger. Sydney will look to penetrate and will be awarded with a free position scoring opportunity.
Nice recognition by Sydney of the defense and recognizing that she had an opportunity, drive it in, draw that shooting space foul, and be able to take a free position shot.
Sydney is going to attack and find the back of the net. That is her first goal on the evening, giving her 25 goals on the season. Senior Sydney Klinger, not only the leader in assists on this team, but the single season record holder for the Millers in assists.
She's actually one of the, so for girls lacrosse, there are two classes, Class 1A and Class 2A. This is a Class 2A sectional 2 ball game tonight. And in Class 2A, Sydney is one of the top 3 assist persons in statistics for the season so far.
Draw control again is going to go to Emma Potter. Maddie Christie was on the draw. Emma looks to penetrate. And she's going to switch to the left hand, look to bring it back out. She finds Reagan Haney in front of the goal. Reagan Haney is going to take the shot. And she's going to score. Reagan Haney with her third goal on the evening, giving the Millers a 13-0 lead. That Millers goal is brought to you by Noblesville Trophies. Noblesville Trophies offers a large range of products, including sports trophies and corporate awards. Noblesville Trophies provide you with same-day service for those last-minute decisions. Contact them at 317-773-7391 or check them out online at www.noblesvilletrophies.com.
So Emma Potter and Sydney Klinger, the other two team captains, have just, with Miller and Cheney, have done such a nice job of helping to keep this team focused during the season on their goals and what they'd like to accomplish. And you can see they've checked out for now to get a break. I don't know how much we'll see of some of those girls the rest of the way with a 13-0 lead. Chance to play some of the other girls who've been working hard this season. For them to get a chance to play in a game. They may not see as much time as the tournament progresses.
Turnover, Jeff. I know you saw that there. Mallory Miller just not only knocked the ball away, but knocked the stick out of the Fishers Tigers player and forces the turnover, comes away with it, advances it up the field. I believe Brooke Miller has it.
Nice cut.
Maya Hill. Assist to Brooke Miller. Goal to Maya Hill. And I believe that would be Maya's second goal on the evening. Really nice game by junior Maya Hill.
Nice. That's the second assist by Brooke Miller tonight. Just a good look. Maya Hill coming off of that cage roll and just catch and shoot. Nice play. Miller's still looking to create those opportunities where they can have assists. That's the 6th assist on 14 goals tonight. You know, if you get into a situation where you're having 50% or more of your goals assisted, you are creating havoc for defenses.
Also speaks to the quality of passing, the stick skills of a squad as well.
It does. I mean, you have to be able to catch the ball. and you know, in lacrosse, that's half the battle is just throwing and catching. If you can execute that well, you're going to have some great opportunities to succeed. And tonight, you're seeing that.
Looking across the way, it looks like goalie Adi Terry is going to be warming up. I expect that we may see a change in goal for the Millers as you talk about an opportunity to give some of those reserves that have been working hard and competing all season an opportunity to play here in this sectional contest.
This is a tough night for the Fishers Tigers. They've actually only been able to get 2 shots off in the game so far, and penalties called as the shot's happening, or balls knocked loose. So this is a real chance here for them to score.
And that's going to be a save. Absolutely, very well played. Maddie Reel with the save. Megan Wernke now advancing the ball for the Millers. Brings it across the restraining line. Gets knocked away. I think they're going to give that ball to the Fishers Tigers, indicating that was off of Megan Wernke.
Tigers. Here comes that pressure again.
Double team by the Millers. Oh, and a nice interception by 27, Megan Wernke. So Megan gets the ball back for the Millers. She finds freshman Natalie Blackburn. Natalie content to let her team get organized.
Nice cut.
Blackburn back to Wernke. Miller's not in any hurry with the 14-goal advantage.
And here we are seeing this is where being able to possess the ball is going to be really important. The Millers are without a goalie as Maddie Reel's coming off the field. Audie Terry can't come into the game until she exits the field. So the Millers need to hold the ball until we can get the goalie back in place and then resume their attack. So they're ready to go.
Audie Terry finds her place in the goal.
You can substitute goalie at any point during the game, but it's always risky when you do it with the clock running and an opportunity for the defense to take advantage of you.
Emma Hammond penetrates for the Millers, and Tigers will be whistled for a violation, awarding freshman Emma Hammond with the free position scoring opportunity. Emma with 1 goal on the evening for the Millers. And she will look to add to that. Oh, nice job. She kind of tried to shovel that one into the back of the net. Schnefke gets the save, and the ball is loose. And that's going to be awarded to the Millers right at the restraining line.
Isabel Imes picking that one up in on that defensive effort. She's had a nice season, one of the junior class. Isabel Imes is also a soccer player. She just recently committed to play at Grand Valley State.
Jeff, might be a good opportunity to talk about where some of these Millers who are going to be continuing their playing careers into college among the senior class, where they're headed.
Sure. We've got Sarah Travis, number 3, and number 15, Emily Blackburn, are both headed to Marion University in Indianapolis to play for them. Very exciting opportunity for them to get going. And then Andrea Costa is going to just travel up the road to Anderson University while she continues her education. And then we have 2 players, Mallory Miller and Sydney Klinger, who are both going to Walsh University over in Ohio to play for Walsh. And then Emma Potter is going to Central Michigan University to play next year and continue her education. So this is a record number of players. Nice shot by Natalie.
Nice move by Natalie Blackburn, freshman Natalie Blackburn on the goal for the Millers. And that Millers goal is brought to you by Church Hiddle and Antrim Attorneys at Law. Since the establishment of Church Hiddle and Antrim in 1880, our neighbors, community leaders, businesses, and school districts have placed their trust in us to solve their most challenging legal issues. We have a rich history of helping our clients when they need it most. Give us a call at 317-773-2190 or simply visit our website at www.cchalaw.com. Also want to mention Carpenter Realtor Jamie Carmesino. And if you're planning to make a move, why not call a realtor with hometown experience? Jamie Carmesino has connections and a commitment to the community. She's raised 3 Noblesville athletes and is ready to help you with your real estate needs. If you're looking for a realtor, just call Carmo, 317-490-3735.
As I was trying to wrap up my thought on that, this is the most girls that from the Noblesville program to commit to play collegiately off of one team in program history. So I've had 2, 3, 4 during the season, but 6 is just an amazing number.
Emma Hammond gets the draw control. She finds Isabel Imes, and Isabel Imes is able to get on in the scoring column for the Millers this evening, as the game clock is now under 10 minutes to play. The Millers lead 16-0. And as you think ahead to your weekend plans, don't forget about Visit Hamilton County. Hamilton County TV is supported by Visit Hamilton County. Hamilton County attractions, hotels, and restaurants are following the Hoosier Hospitality Promise health and safety guidelines. Check out everything there is to see and do in Hamilton County this spring at visithamiltoncounty.com.
A rebuilding year for the Fishers Tigers, and it's always tough to have to play good caliber programs, and they play a tough schedule all season, and then to have to run into a pretty experienced team when you're young and just trying to rebuild is tough order for the Tigers. Nice look by Imes on that play.
Ball's loose. I believe that's senior Megan Wernke on the shot. And as senior Megan Wernke gets her first goal on the night, that is going to be greeted with a chorus of celebrations from the Miller bench as they cheer on their fellow senior who has scored for the first time this evening. And that Miller's goal is brought to you by Van Osdal and Farrar. Van Osdal and Farrar is a proud sponsor of Hamilton County Television. Van Osdal and Farrar is a 106-year-old Indiana company specializing in information, communication, print, and business processes. We are business technology simplified. Visit our website for more info at www.vanosdal.com.
That's the 9th different Miller to score a goal tonight, and that's even including having 3 players with 3 goals each. So.
Well, Jeff, as the Millers looked ahead to their sectional pairing, certainly getting that number 1 seed and having the opportunity to not be a part of that 2-3 matchup was certainly, I'm sure, something that Coach Mitchell targeted several weeks ago.
Absolutely. You always want to have the top seed if you can get it. It just provides you better opportunities. Marisha Whaler on the draw control.
Nice pass by Emma Hammond. She finds Megan Wernke, and Megan Wernke is going to find the back of the goal for the second time in the last 15 seconds or so, and that will extend the Millers' lead yet again. Millers now lead 18-0 as we approach 7 minutes to play. Megan's second goal on the evening is brought to you by Schwartz's Bait and Tackle. Schwartz's Bait and Tackle is a Noblesville landmark selling live bait, name brand tackle, and almost everything fishing related. They are quickly becoming the number 1 place for all of your fishing needs, and they are also to inform fishermen of all that they will need to have a successful day on the water. But you'll also find propane refills, U-Haul rentals, packing and moving materials, and motorhome rentals, all at Schwartz's Bait and Tackle, located in Noblesville at 118 Cicero Road, right on State Road 19 along the White River.
We were talking about that 1-4 matchup or the 2-3 matchup. You know, obviously for the Millers, this is the preferred matchup. You're playing against a team that you should be able to beat, and they are obviously doing so tonight. The 2-3 matchup is one where these two teams are more evenly matched, and you know, Guerin and HSC and Noblesville, all 3 have winning records. So, you know, trying to avoid a tough first-round matchup is always what Coach is looking to do. Nice look by Emily Blackburn.
She's looking for Marisha Whaler. Fisher's going to come away with that. Now under 6 minutes to play. Tigers will look for a transition scoring opportunity, but the Millers quickly get their defense back. That's Tori Cook providing pressure for the Millers. One of the freshmen we mentioned earlier.
Nice job on defense there. Just continue to keep her offensive player in front of her.
Without committing the foul.
Without committing the foul. That was well done. 5.5 to go here. Fishers is, you know, really would like to get a score on the board, and Noblesville would really, at this point, like to keep them off the scoreboard. A little bit of pride for both teams at this point.
Back to your point with Tori's defense there, she was able to quickly move her feet without extending her arm, and preventing the scoring opportunity for the Tigers. Again, great defense by the Millers, able to apply pressure, stop penetration, knock it loose, without giving that free position scoring opportunity. And just as I say that, the Tigers will earn a free position scoring opportunity. Foul was assessed there on Natalie Blackburn for the Millers. She'll move to the 18-yard line, and the Tigers will set up on the 12, looking to get into the scoring column tonight. Crease violation, I believe. Audie Terry looking for her first clear on the contest, as again she has taken over the goal-keeping duties for the Millers. She looks to clear. Really nice job of coming back to the ball there by Sarah Travis, senior Sarah Travis. Pass up ahead to Megan Wernke. Nice job of staying with the ball by Megan. She will look to bring it up.
Lila Julian into the game. She's one of the players called up from the JV team, and she was nice to pick up that ball and keep it alive.
Nice play by Lila. That ball gets knocked loose. We are now under 4 minutes to play in this contest as the Tigers will bring it across midfield. Isabel Imes
showing her speed.
Tigers will get a shot
nice
on goal.
Save.
Nice save by Audie Terry, and she is going to not only save it, but secure it and clear it. Ooh, up ahead to Megan Wernke. Megan dropped it momentarily, comes away with it for the Millers, gets it up ahead. And the ball finds Emily Blackburn. Emily finds Marisha Whaler. Beautiful, beautiful execution by the Millers. And they'll extend their lead to 19-0. And as you look ahead to your summer plans, be sure to check out the free summer movie events brought to you by Wofford Theater at the Hamilton County Fairgrounds in Noblesville, beginning on Friday, May 21st, and running through Friday, June 25th. Those free 2021 outdoor movies are in your car at the Hamilton County 4-H Fairgrounds. Follow Wofford Theater on Facebook for movies and times. And for more information or to sponsor, just check out www.woffordtheater.com.
Well, the clock is slowly winding down for Fishers tonight, and mercifully, as the Millers now have a 19-0 lead and continuing to just apply a lot of pressure on defense and really make beautiful look and feed on that goal from Emily Blackburn to Marisha Whaler. Nice play.
Some of the girls getting seeing more playing time than normal tonight. Just really doing a nice job. Another shot on goal by the Tigers is just wide, and that's going to be awarded to the Millers as we approach 2 minutes to play.
So we had about 10 minutes left to go in the game, and I think I looked at you, and Fishers had only gotten 2 shots off at that point in the whole game, and now they've rallied to pick up 5 shots in the last 5 minutes. So good. I love it that they're not quitting and that they're still fighting and working hard, and that's going to benefit them next year as they regroup and get some other girls into the program and see what direction they can head forward.
Millers will look to burn some time off of the clock, and we want to take that opportunity to thank sponsor Yancey's Fine Apparel and Tuxedo Rentals. Yancey's Apparel has been doing business in Noblesville for over 50 years. Now located inside of Logan Street Signs and Banners. Enter the north side door and give Dan a call at 317-773-2973. That's Yancey's Fine Apparel and Tuxedo Rentals.
Another save by Terry.
Nice save by Audie Terry. Audie's going to look to clear for the Millers, and she throws it up ahead, and I believe that Lila Julian should come away with that one. Or not, Riley Reagan. Riley Reagan, my apologies. That's 22, Riley Reagan.
And she's going to come out with it. Boy, the Millers have done a really nice job on Kaylee Gurka tonight. Kaylee came in as the leading scorer for Fishers, and I think that may have been her first shot of the night. So good job by the Millers. Nice ground ball pickup.
Looking ahead to Riley Reagan. And the Millers will be awarded the ball. We are approaching 20 seconds to play. Isabel Imes provides the defense for the Millers. And just a reminder that we are going to be back bringing you the Guerin Catholic Golden Eagles against the Hamilton Southeastern Royals in the second contest here in sectional number 2. Please be sure to come on back and join us for that contest as we close this one out with the Millers securing the victory 19-0 over the Fishers Tigers. This has been Pat Haney and Jeff Potter, and you have been watching HCTV Sports presented by Logan Street Signs and Banners in Noblesville.